Obviously, I'm a Yankees fan, so I'd love to see him.
It's almost like legacy of like the NFL versus.
But I definitely think that Baker could be a really good player for the Panthers moving forward.
Did I say Oreos?
There's a lot of questions I have about Mahomes. Looks like a kid playing Madden.
Turning point in the game is the 13-second drive.
They play very hard, even though they're terrible.
He's a good pick. For sure. He's going to be a good player. But I can't argue against the Jamar Chase pick.
They made moves saying we're going to win this year, at least get into the playoffs.
I'm going with my guy, Corey Seager. So glad.
What's good, y'all? My name is Austin Drummond, and I play rugby for the University of Notre Dame. And you're listening to The Outsider's Opinion with Austin and Kevin.
What's up, y'all? Welcome to our NFL opinions of the week. We've already talked about the teams and a quarter way through. It was week 5, so we're a little bit more, but we could hand out some early awards or just leaders of this award. And there are definitely some tough ones because MVP doesn't really get talking till the end of the season, but I think there you could crown one guy an MVP, but we'll save that for later. The man that I'll let speak first, Austin.
Yeah, so I don't think these were all that hard to me. I think a lot of these were pretty clear set.
Rookie of the Year is easy. I'm curious who you have leading for the MVP. But yeah, a lot of them I had good ideas. Defensive Rookie of the Year was tough for me.
Yeah, that one was kind of tough.
And so I'll let you choose where you want to go.
Yeah, so let's do Coach of the Year first. I think this is the easiest one, by far not close. It's Kevin O'Connell. If you don't have Kevin O'Connell, I don't even know what you're really doing.
Yeah, no, I have Kevin O'Connell. I always get a little bit nervous when you're like, it's easy. But yeah, Kevin O'Connell, just given the start of the Vikings, is incredible. Just also their quarterback, their starting quarterback got injured, even though I think there was a competition, but JJ McCarthy, I believe, was the plan, and then he got injured, and that freed up and then that basically their backup came in.
Yeah.
So we talk about Coach of the Year. Let's go Defensive Player of the Year. To me, I'm going TJ Watt. When he's healthy, he is a menace, and he just wrecks plays, and he's my Defensive Player of the Year.
That's not who I necessarily expected you to have. I have Patrick Surtain. I think he's been the best defender this year by far. What he does to help improve that Broncos team. The Broncos are now 3-2, right?
I believe so. They definitely have 2 wins.
Yeah, they're 3-2. They won 3 straight.
Wow.
Wow. And they allowed Tampa to score 7 points, the Jets to score 9, Las Vegas to score 18, but that was kind of like at the end of the game. Their defense has been remarkable. They've allowed the second least amount of points against, and Surtain's a big reason why that's the case.
Yeah, and he's definitely had some picks. I understand it. Now let's go Offensive Player of the Year.
Derrick Henry.
We agree. Once again, Derrick Henry. He's been incredible. There's a debate. I'm like, running backs get tired and they lose their edge. But he is the guy that just keeps going, and he is just amazing still.
Yeah, he is. And I definitely think he deserves it.
Now, let's go Comeback Player of the Year. This one could get there is a dark horse, just given what's happening right now. But for me right now, it's Sam Darnold.
It's Sam Darnold. I agree. I do think there's a dark horse. I think it's Kirk Cousins.
Dark horse. Oh,
but
Kirk Cousins is one, but it's not. I'm pretty sure it's the guy that won it last year. Joe Flacco. Well, actually, it can't be.
I don't know if you can win that back. I guess you could, but
because he kind of was like, "Yeah, I'm done," and then I guess he was a backup, and then he's coming back. But yeah, Kirk Cousins is another good one, but I could see Joe Flacco floating back in.
Yeah, I could see it.
Darnold. Yeah. It just depends how the rest of the season goes for all these guys, but Sam Darnold right now is leading just given the incredible start. Now we can go rookies. Let's start with Defensive Rookie of the Year.
I have Kamari Lassiter.
Ooh. Was he a first round pick?
No.
Okay. I'm trying to remember. That is, yeah, this one's tough. I went Terrion Arnold with the Lions.
Okay. I think Lassiter's been the best guy. He's allowed only a 64 passer rating against only 1 touchdown. He's played well, but this year is definitely tough for defensive rookie of the year.
Mm-hmm. And that seems to be, when it's not an edge rusher just dominating, it's pretty tough.
Yep.
Because you've had Micah won it easily, just given his. But yeah, so now we'll go offensive rookie of the year. I went Malik
Daniels.
Okay. I did give Jaden Daniels some love. I went Malik Neighbors. I didn't know if I could have him win too many awards, but he's been incredible so far for Jaden Daniels.
You didn't know if you could have Daniels winning too many awards?
Yeah.
I think I know what that means, but I think that also would make it to where that's not the case.
I know. That's where it's weird.
I think that if I'm catching your drift, you would have to have him winning this award to win the other award, but
that is. So he's my rookie of the year. But who won rookie of the year last year? It was CJ Stroud, and then he also won. I thought someone else got offensive rookie of the year. Or am I just tripping?
There's not a rookie of the year though.
Is there not a rookie of the year?
No, it's offensive rookie of the year and defensive rookie of the year.
Oops. That's my bad. So yeah, Jaden Daniels would be my offensive rookie of the year. I thought there was a rookie of the year.
I'm like 99% sure there's not. I could be wrong, but I really don't think so.
You might be right in my brain. Okay, then yeah, Jaden Daniels is, yeah. So yeah, I thought there were 2 different ones. Yeah, it's only offensive rookie of the year. Okay, that's my bad. So yeah, my bad. Offensive rookie of the year is Jaden Daniels. Just given his impressive start. So now what else does that leave? I think that just leaves MVP.
MVP. I'll let you go first.
So this is where I have Jaden Daniels. And apparently Mahomes is leading it. Mahomes has had a tough season. And I think when you look at it right now, Jaden Daniels has the narrative because you have Washington has been terrible. Hasn't really had a quarterback. He's been really incredible with his completion percentage. And I think right now he should just be leading MVP. I don't see another argument for who else.
I do see another argument. And I think the main argument lies with the fact that Jaden Daniels only has 4 passing touchdowns. He does have 4 rushing, but he only has 4 passing touchdowns. I do think that kind of lessens it a little bit. He's not really the one scoring the touchdowns for the team or contributing to them. I know he gets them down the field, but a lot of Brian Robinson 1-yard runs are getting them into the end zone. Also kicking a lot of field goals. My MVP is Sam Darnold. Sam Darnold is second in the NFL in passing touchdowns. He's top 5 in passer rating. He has the best touchdown percentage. So per attempt, he is the highest percent of his attempts that are touchdowns at 8%. So he's been remarkable. He has a 103.4 passer rating, 11 touchdowns, 4 picks, 1,100 yards. And I mean, I know he didn't have a great week last week, but every other week before that, he's played amazing.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to hold him down for a bad week against the Jets defense that we all know is remarkable. But if you look at, again, Houston's defense, good defense, 4 touchdowns, no picks. Green Bay, who I don't think has a bad defense, 3 touchdowns, 1 pick. He's doing this while also getting rushing yards. He has 95 rushing yards on the year, 25, 21, 32 the last. Oh, wait, no, that's sacks. He has 61 rushing yards on the year. He had 32 rushing yards against San Francisco, 15 against Green Bay. So he is rushing the ball a good bit. He only has 2 fumbles lost. He does have 4 picks, but that's not that bad considering the teams he's played against.
Yeah, his name escaped my mind, but he was in consideration actually. But I went Jaden Daniels, but I see the argument for Sam Darnold, especially with the stats rattle off.
Look, I am a Jaden Daniels truther. I really do believe in him. My only knock is he averages under a passing touchdown a game. If he were to play every game this year, he would throw, Kevin, 14 passing touchdowns. 14. That is incredibly low. Yes, he's on pace to rush for 14 touchdowns, but even if you add those up, that's 28 touchdowns in 1 year for a QB contributed to. That's low. That's really low. I give the edge to Darnold because the team is 5-0, and again, he has 11 passing touchdowns. He's second. The only person he's behind is Burrow, who has 12. He's top 5 in passer rating. He's also completing a very high percentage of his passes. While it's not 77%, it's 63.5, which is pretty good. So yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I thought you were going with some. To me, there's not an argument for Mahomes. There's not an argument for Jalen. The popular names, to me, there's no argument. I don't really see that right now. And it's to me, it is a race between right now the two guys we have listed, Jane Daniels and Sam Darnold.
I think the other guy you could mention is Josh Allen, who hasn't done a pick yet. And there's Baker as well. Baker is 11 touchdowns.
Baker
and
is another
2 picks.
Yeah.
Say again?
Yeah, Baker is another one where he could go into that argument. Josh Allen,
8 touchdowns, no picks. He's fixing the turnover problem. He has 2 rushing touchdowns. I do like it. Baker also has 2 rushing touchdowns, which is pretty impressive.
Yeah. The Bills' offense isn't flashing. To me, I'm like, they just seem very clunky and out of it. It's tough to tell with them. But he's done well with the picks so far. A lot of these guys have.
Yep.
So that concludes our list. Let us know your thoughts. We appreciate you listening. And if you disagree with us, let us know in the comments, and we'll keep these updated. I'm sure these will shift. Thank you for listening to Outsiders Opinions.